Hello and good morning to everybody. Good morning. This Friday morning, we are here live. Those of you that do not know me, my name is Brett with anvillmusicmedia. We started this live feed about a month and a half ago, and I've just been having fun getting up early, talking to you guys. This channel is dedicated to technology and Apple products and just general information to give you a leg up on computers and accessories. And today actually we're going to talk about accessories and some of the accessories that I've purchased over the years, how those accessories have helped me. So come on in, let's just have a short conversation today. Not going to be up here too long, but as you're coming in, let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate your support and how you support this channel. As you know, the information that I give you, and it's free. Of course, you have the opportunity to comment, to share, to like. And so yeah, we're just coming out of the Christmas holiday. We're just kind of all preparing for the new year. Hope everybody had a safe holiday this week. As we know, New Year's will be here soon. But what I want to talk to you today about is accessories and the use of accessories and some of the computer accessories that I've had over the years. Some that have been good, some that have been not so good. What's going to be new, what's going to be coming up, and let me know. Like I said, let me know in the comments. I've got a couple accessories with me that I'm going to take to my studio and hook up. Few things that I got on Christmas. So let me know where you're watching from. Leave in the comments, and we're going to get right into it. Now, as we know, Apple is a company that's one of their specialties is that a lot of their products are only forward compatible. And what I mean by that is they are not, and maybe not forward is not the right word, but they're not necessarily compatible, or third-party accessories are not necessarily compatible with Apple, which can present a major problem, right? And I'm going to give you an example. I kind of had a situation, an issue to pop up with an accessory that I use. Well, let me just go ahead and talk about it. So there was a USB hub. This was it's like a small cord that was purchased online. The hub was probably like, the USB hub was probably like, I don't know, less than $10. It wasn't necessarily a name brand hub, but this hub was designed to be expandable and connect to your Mac computer in the back. USB, was it a US? I'm trying to remember. I think it's a USB-A. Well, anyway, this is purchased off of like Amazon. I don't want to say it was Belkin, because I don't want to put Belkin out there. Like Belkin products are pretty good. No, it wasn't Belkin. That was another accessory that I received with the computer. But anyway, this computer wasn't actually my computer, but this USB hub was hooked up to the computer and almost caused a fire. And the computer's motherboard was toasted. Like, it just didn't work anymore once it was hooked up, and we could like smell it in the other room to where it was being hooked up to an iMac. Wasn't a pretty thing, and that kind of sort of scared me, right? Because I generally, you generally think, okay, computer, these accessories, you can hook these things up to computers and they generally work, right? I mean, how many times have we downloaded, or I'll say myself, how many times have I actually downloaded something online that was like a detriment to my computer because it attached to the download was a virus or something that, like a worm, which Apple has a very, very good security. They have very good security features to where, like, there are more, obviously, there are more, way more viruses that are attaching themselves. If you got a Windows computer, you're done, you're toasted. The moment you download something that, you think you're getting something for free, but it's a virus that's attaching itself. So, yeah, this USB hub, it was not good. Like, once we attached it, and we realized, like, oh man, we could literally smell something smoking on the computer. And yeah, that motherboard, and it happened twice. It happened, and thankfully not to me. It was a learning experience, because I'm like, if it's not an Apple accessory, for a while I just would not buy it. Now today, of course, I'm like, I do my research, because there are accessories out there that are made specifically for Apple, and I'm gonna talk about a few here. But this is just a lesson to show you, like, you got to be careful with what type of accessories that you buy. Even accessories you get, like, it's like for, like, as gifts, coming out of the Christmas season, like, accessories, it's very important that you vet out what type of accessories that you have. That USB hub, nevertheless, it was thrown away. And I have a good, I have a lot of accessories. I use a lot of equipment. I did even a box haul of accessories that I use in the studio that I just have, because you never know when you're going to need an accessory and have to pull it out in a situation and where you're going to need it, to bring it with you or whatever. But it's very vital. Well, for me, if I know accessory doesn't work, I throw it away immediately. I don't care if it's a cable, a cord, a hard drive, or whatever. Like, it's very important to separate the good accessories from the bad. So, yeah, that USB port was just, it was devastating. Thankfully, like I said, it was not my computer, but it was a learning experience for me. So, you guys let me know in the comments, what accessories are you using with your computers, or with your, it could be software, it could be hardware, it could be for your iPhone. What are you sort of using? What do you have now? I know AirTags are pretty big now. Of course, AirTags give you location services on your products. You can put them on your suitcases, your backpacks, anywhere, you can. So, on your keys, like, accessories are a big thing, are a huge thing. So let me know that. One accessory that I've used, and I got this question in a blog forum. Somebody was asking about what was a good hard drive, external hard drive to buy, which is an accessory, right? Because we know that it's good to have a reputable hard drive. Like, you gotta have something where you can store your information, store your files outside of your computer. And many of us, that's our default. That's what we use outside of our internal hard drive, because the internal hard drive is limited in space. Some people are daredevils in that they purchase they purchase computers with small hard drives because they're like, oh, I don't really care. I'm gonna buy a external hard drive to supplement the space that I purchased with the computer that I have, because it's, it's cheaper in the long run, right? It's cheaper to get an external hard drive versus to go and buy something that's a terabyte or 2 terabytes and you're paying $700 for the hard drive. Like, it's not, it's just common sense, right? So let me know where you guys are watching in the chat. Let me know where you are watching from. I'm always like to see who is the audience today. And today we're talking about accessories for computers. Well, not necessarily accessories for Apple, but I'm into that, and that's what I'm kind of discussing. But anyway, external hard drives. I really love LaCie external hard drives, and I don't buy anymore. I don't buy the standard. I always get the SSD, solid state drives. LaCie, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Is it LaCie? LaCie external hard drives. These are great hard drives. I've had one faulty one, which was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. LaCie has top tier brand hard drives. Like, you're gonna pay for it, but all in all, like, I think you can buy a used one. You can buy a used hard drive, external hard drive. LaCie, if you're looking like for a terabyte, you can get one used for like $30 or something like that. You can get like a 2 terabyte for like 40, $50. So, and so for me, it's very vital that the hardware or the any software, whatever, any type of accessory that I buy, I'm always like leery of not getting. You never want to go cheap. Like, guys, never go cheap on accessories. It will burn you every which way. Hasn't happened to me yet, because I'd rather pay on the front end than have issues on the back end. So my advice is to really make sure that you make sure whatever accessory you get is going to be something that's going to last you. And LaCie has lasted me. I've got about 6 or 7 hard drives. And maybe later I'll show you kind of a tour of my studio, what I do, because I know many of you ask, well, what the heck do you do in terms of hard drives? So yeah, right now I'm gonna just some comments. I don't know where you guys see. Sweet. Janice, you said I recommend a case for the computer. Oh, Janice, you said you wanted to be a moderator. Oh, I got you, because we can assign moderators. Yeah, that might actually be cool. But hey, how's it going? Long live Draco says be safe. Thanks. I'm stable now. I'm not driving. Harper Smith, hi. Hey Harper, how are you? So yeah, I'm glad you guys are jumping on these people in the comments. Yeah, people just like to randomly comment. It's fine. But for you guys that are joining and that are with me today, we're talking about accessories. And let me know what sort of computer accessories that you have. My name is Brad. If you are watching for the first time, go check out my videos. You don't even have to look at them. Just check out what I have on this page, on this YouTube page. I've got like over 500 and some videos. I've recently started the live situation so this is like something new for me that I'm trying out, that you get to see me, live without any edits and this is just me. If I mess up, oh well, it's fine. Janice, what type of case or do you recommend? Let me know what type of case do you recommend. I wanna know. Yeah, but getting back to it, what I was saying earlier is LaCie hard drives. Y'all let me know if I'm saying that. Spelled LACIE. Great hard drives. You pay a little bit more, but it's worth it. It's worth not having to worry about the heartache. And get SSD. So SSD hard drives, they're solid state drives. There's no physical brain. Like it's the hard drive is randomized in how it puts to get, or it's no, I should say it's defragmented. But if you transport or exchange a lot of like high volume and files, and it's great for that because typically the stuff that I deal with is like between 5 and 10 gigs. So I don't want to be sitting there all day trying to save a file or save one thing to another. But it's just important to have hard drives anyway. Like you guys better be, I hope you are saving in more than one place, because it's important. Let me know where you're watching from. I see you guys in here. Let me know in the comments where you watching from today. So Lacey's good hard drives. What else? Let's see, what else? I've had AirTags before. I don't really use them. My family does. They've gotten them as gifts. AirTags are pretty straightforward, right? You buy an AirTag, you attach it to your location, and you use it for wherever you use it for. You know, iPhone cases, yes, iPhone cases are important to have. Nobody really wants to have their iPhone out here naked without some type of protection. Like it's important, right? It's just important. But yeah. I recently purchased an high-rise 3-in-1 charger, and you can look at this. I reviewed it on my channel. It's one of my later videos. This high-rise station has three different levels of charging your phone. It charges your phone, it charges your AirPods, and it also charges your watch. So it's just one station. It prevents all of these like cord buildup, because you just got one station, one cord that you can that you can sort of use. So one thing I would say is, whatever accessories that you buy, make sure you do your research, because you don't want to have a computer or a phone or something that you pay a lot of money for, and you buy an accessory and this accessory sucks. Like, so let's see. John says Apple products are the worst for personal privacy. Oh, John, okay, let's talk about it. Tell me what you mean by that. I kind of think I can figure out where you're going with that. Let me know what you mean by that. Ad King Geek Waves. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as you're coming in. Let me know where you're watching from today. What country, city, state, where you watching from. But yeah, Apple products. John, you said Apple products are the worst for personal privacy. I mean, I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious what you mean by that. Let me know what you're saying. I have with me. Let me see if I can turn this on so you can see what was recently purchased. I have. This is the. I can't even pronounce this. Mini Sopiro. This is a. I was talking about USB ports earlier. This is a USB port. I don't know if you can see it, guys. I got this as a present. Now this this port gives you expandable ports for your computer. And it's a USB dock. I'm sorry, USB dock. And the thing about this is I like the fact, and I'm gonna hook this up to my studio, right? I like the fact that let's see. I like the fact that it's expandable for one, but this company, it's called Mini Supero, I guess I'm saying that right. I like that this company specifically, they, what am I trying to say? They make their products specifically for Apple. And it literally says for iMac. It says for iMac, which is interesting. It says for iMac 24-inch. But they make their products specifically for iMac. Right. And these are for the newer iMacs. Obviously, they work for the older ones as well. They just advertise for the newer iMacs that are the 24 inches, and it's expandable. It has, on the input, it's a USB-C male. The output has a USB-A male, second generation, a USB-C second generation, another USB-A 2.0 hookup. It's got an SD card, and yeah, these things are, I'm excited to hook this up. As you know, and on the iMacs, you have to reach around the back of the iMac to hook up your ports, and that's kind of just, I don't doesn't make sense. It should be in the front of the computer, right? So John says, I use an unlock Linux-based phone. Okay, so you're like, you probably build like computers and stuff. So I'm not as versed in that, but privacy means a lot for a lot of people, and I get it. I really get it. It makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, I'm excited about this USB-C dock. It's sits right. Like, it literally, they made this thing just for Apple. So this thing it'll sit on your desktop. You can place your computer on top of it. It's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And then you can basically hook your cables in on the front. You don't have to worry about hooking cables up. So that's one accessory that I have. The next accessory I have is, this is a little bit more, this is not necessarily for Apple products, even though you can use it. It's got universal compatibility. This is the Hollyland Lark. I don't know if you can see that, but the Hollyland Lark is a wireless mic system that you use for vlogging, like I do now. This is these are mics that you use for your computer or your camera. So, like for podcasting, for live shooting, for your normal videos. So I've been wanting this for a while. I got this as a present. So I'm gonna break these things out. Basically, these are mics that are attached to your clothes, and just quality video or quality audio. And I would say quality audio and video for your, because I record videos. I do pre-recorded videos where I edit. So this is the Hollyland Lark M2. The M2. Anybody familiar with this? Another accessory that I just purchased. I really purchased it for my camera, not necessarily for my computer. The camera I use is a Canon EO5 or EOS, whatever. One of the Canon cameras. John, you said no, not at all. Anyone can learn and use it. It's open source and publicly available software. Okay, cool. Got it. Yeah, thanks for the comment. I'll have to research that. But yeah, it's important to whatever accessory that you get to make sure that you're make sure that it's reputable. Make sure that you are that it's a product that is not going to expose you to pirating. And all of us have downloaded software, I'm sure, in the past where we're like, oh, I'm downloading the software. It possibly might get me in trouble because I don't know what it is attached to it, even though they're saying it's free. Yeah, don't do that. I'm not even gonna talk about that because it may kick me off because nobody's doing that up here. So, yeah, but what are some accessories that you guys are using? Let me know in the comments. I'm trying to think of others that I've used in the past. Of course, I have many USB cords. Those are pretty safe. Like, you don't have to worry about having issues, even though I would still be careful. Make sure if Apple does not sell them in their store, I'd be leery of them. You just want to make sure that you have that you're doing your research on it. So yeah, these are the two. This is what I have. I'm always like happy to when I get purchases or when I purchase things that I know that's gonna speed up my workflow, because that's what it's all about. Like, it's all about workflow and making sure that you're efficient in your workflow. So let's see what other comments. Janet says you still want to be a moderator. Janice, I wouldn't mind that you moderating. I just don't. I have to figure out how to do that. But yeah, thanks for thanks for offering. We're just kind of sitting here talking. Like, I generally just ignore the comments that are up there. YouTube allows you to pre-screen your comments, so it's not a big deal to me. I still talk, and people gonna come and say what they're gonna say. It's fine. YouTube's watching you also, so just be careful what you say, guys. But yeah, I hope everybody is having a great holiday season. I'm about to head into the studio, and I'm not gonna be doing much. Not gonna be doing very much today. I'm gonna probably be done here at 10. Let me know if you're enjoying the video. Let me know if you're enjoying the interaction. Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. John says, beware of folks moderating. Yeah, offering my, yeah. I'm aware of it, man. Yeah, because I know you're big on privacy, so I get it. I'm not gonna necessarily let somebody moderate who wants to moderate just because they ask. I appreciate it. Appreciate you offering it, but so. Well, look at that. Look at this. The sun is finally up. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you're watching. Where are you watching from? Today we talked just briefly about accessories, and go back and watch the video if you get a chance on the description of this video. So I have started a community of tech news and information that comes to you free. All you have to do is sign up on the link in this description. if you give me your email address, I'm gonna send you information. I'm gonna send you uh, free newsletters, free resources. I'd encourage you to sign up because these sort of things are good, especially for us to have a community where we can kind of sort of exchange um, and dialogue about what's happening in the world in terms of technology. I also offer resources for those who are shopping for computers. Christmas just passed. I'm sure somebody somewhere got a piece of technology. We know accessories, and we're talking about accessories. Accessories are one of the top purchases that people actually buy. You know what I mean? So, uh, yeah. John, you're from upstate New York, in the sticks, I guess you're saying. Oh, yeah, cool, upstate. Man, thanks for joining. Cause it's early. You are East Coast, and I'm East Coast. So, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you joining and commenting. Um, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, please sign up for my free. It's a free resource for you. Those who are looking for computers. Sometimes it gets really hard to when you're shopping. It's so much. It's so much like thrown at you in terms of like marketing. Beware of the commercials and all that. You really got to do your research nowadays. Really got to do your research. It's very vital, very important, because research, you got to know what you want. Like John was just talking about, like, hey, watch out for certain things. You got to have your non-negotiables. I at least I like to have 2 or 3 non-negotiables. And for me, when I'm looking to purchase a computer or an iPhone or an accessory, the first thing is it's got to be efficient. It's got to be something that works. Like, it has to be. Number 2, I've got to have the correct specs. I said number 2, I'm holding up 3. Number 2, I've got to have correct specs for my computer, because specs are really what, if you don't have the correct specs, you're liable, your computer is liable to be slow. It's liable to lag. Nobody wants that. If you already know me, if you've watched this channel before, I'm very high on used computers. I do not see or understand how people can purchase a brand new computer that's $3,000-$4,000. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I think it's actually silly, because why do that? And you can purchase something that is of lesser value. I shop on eBay. I know that sounds crazy, but because I don't know who shops, who does their shopping on eBay now. That's so 15 years ago. But you can find some really good deals on computers. But anyway, the resources that I have, like I said, sign up for the link, or click on the link in this description and sign up. And yes, John, the link is it's reputable. It's to my, you'll be fine if you if you sign on. You just basically just give me your email, and I'm going to give you resources, especially for those out there that are looking for computers and looking for different products. It's hard to really, as a consumer, it's hard to sift through. Like, there's so many different models of computers with different specs. It's really hard to sift through them sometimes, and to know what you're really getting and what you're really being sold. I would say Apple in general, you're not going to go wrong with you purchasing an Apple. Now, it just depends on what you're using it for. Like, you're not like, don't think just because you're looking at a computer that has high specs versus lower end specs, that there's a difference. There is, but not necessarily, right? Like, we all like to make sure that we have the we're getting the best for our money, right? And some of us like to take shortcuts on what we're willing to purchase and what we're willing to sacrifice, right? Like, for our computer to be cheaper. Like I was saying earlier, somebody who's purchasing a computer for the first time, they may want to take a shortcut in RAM, or take a shortcut in hard drive space. So it's like they're willing to get a nice computer, but they'll say like, well, I'm only gonna get a terabyte of hard drive space, like, and because I want to save on money, I'll just buy another external hard drive later. And that's what makes sense to you, right? It's not anybody else's computer you're buying, unless you're purchasing from somebody else. It's what sort of makes sense to your purchase, and what's going to help you, and what you like. Let somebody else get the bugs in the brand new product. Well, if if they're getting a bug, then that's probably not a good thing. I don't want that either. But yeah, used products are just, they're just cheaper, because I know, and with Apple products, everybody's buying them, everybody's purchasing them. So, and some people don't even know what they're purchasing, and they're like, oh, I got this, and the resale is like crazy right now. The resale value on Apple computers, oh my God. That's why I say beware. You buy something new, you can only resell it for probably a half of what you purchased it for. Like, no, seriously, like, it's no, I'm really not lying here. And so you gotta be really, really vigilant about what you're purchasing. So my research online is very extensive. Like, I really don't play around, guys. So, and if you sign up on the link, I can show you, I have write-ups and resources that will help you if you're looking to purchase. And maybe you're not looking, maybe you're looking in the future. Just sign up, and you're not gonna be disappointed, like, because I've done so much research, so you don't have to. So yeah. It's funny. I one of my lives, I was talking, and people are like, "Oh man, this dude's rambling, talking." I guess I do ramble. This week has been crazy, y'all, because I'm trying to figure out what day it is. I'm obviously off of work, but I'm like, holiday seasons are different. Oh man, they're different. They're so different. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments any questions that you have. I had a guy on my last live was talking about his iPhone and how he was having some noises. Saeed, I don't know if you're on today, but if you have any sort of technical questions, I'm just a everyday normal guy, so we're obviously hanging out now and talking. I have purchased equipment in the past, but I'm not like, I know what I know, but I'm not just like huge. I'm not the biggest know-it-all or tech person, but I do know how to research. And if I don't know the answer, I can probably find it out, because there are like different blogs and different communities. Apple even has a community where I've gone to in the past where you can get your questions answered, or you can get yourself kind of in the ballpark because people have the same issues. And what about that? Apple, I mean, people don't understand and they don't realize you purchase an Apple product, yeah, Apple has products that are defective. Believe it or not, Apple has defective products. Now it's few and far between, and some people are, unfortunately, they're purchasing Apple products for the first time, and then they get a defective computer or whatever, and then they're just like, oh, why did I buy? I didn't want to buy this in the first place. I mean, it happens. It's very rare, but it happens. It happens. So just be careful out there, like I said, with the accessories that you're buying, you're purchasing. And if you know what you're doing, go used. Go used. I'd advise on you purchasing used. You won't be disappointed. Make sure that for me, when I go on eBay to research, and every now and then every so often, I'll get up there and kind of see what the prices look like. Right now is a perfect time to research used products because people, what they've done is they purchased a new computer because they got a new computer for the year. And so every year around this time, that's what I do. I'll go look online and see what people are selling, because a lot of times people are getting rid of their old instruments or their old computers, and it's like, this is the time to look for used product. Somebody said, do I only buy used? No, I do get new. I have new products that I purchase. So it's not all the time, but sometimes it's just worth, generally in life, like Apple, they're a solid company. So the items that you're looking at and that you want to purchase, I mean, if they're a couple years old, it's probably fine. Like I'm sure people have iPhone 12s and iPhone 14s up here. Like, I have an iPhone 15, which came out last year. It's fine. It's just fine. Like, it does the exact same thing. Before that, I had an iPhone 10. Like, who cares? I hate that you end up running out of space so fast. But buying used is not bad at all. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna actually do a video on how to purchase a used product. Right now I have some information on that on my blog, my written newsletter. Some things to avoid when you're purchasing used. But that's just what I've done, and it's actually been good for me, because when I started buying, like, my first purchase was it was actually a brand new MacBook Pro, which was back in 2006. But after that, I just went used, because I realized that I could shave off price, and the product was still the same. And that was back in the day when Apple they were using Intel-based computer chips. So Intel is obviously a Windows-based computer chips. They have since. Hey guys, I lost you. Yeah, that's my bad. My phone actually overheated because I was sitting here I had the heat on, so it's crazy. But anyway, man, thanks everybody for joining. John, you said that happens to every manufacturer. Quality control isn't like it used to be, is what I meant. Yeah, no, quality control is not how it used to be, and unfortunately, they don't even make products. I think there was there was a documentary on YouTube about how products are not made to last. They're made to last for a little bit, and then you have to go and purchase something new. So I definitely agree with that statement, right? Products are not made to last. I might do a video on that because it's true. It's true. They were talking about in the documentary how there was when the light bulb was first invented, you could get over like 100 hours of the light bulb, but that would not, manufacturers would not make money if we never had to change light bulbs. So they actually reduced the capacity to where you could use the light bulb down to like 27 hours or something from 100 hours or something like that. But yeah, products are not necessarily made to last. I've talked about that before in one of my other live videos, right? So Apple has their products are very strong. They last a while, but their marketing is so strong as well they're coming out with products every quarter, and it's like people are buying, they're purchasing what they're purchasing. So hey, that is what it is. So yep. Sorry guys, I got interrupted. I was booted off. Not really booted off, but like my phone is attached to my the mount on my right near my vents and it overheated. So there you go. iPhone's overheating. So that's why I got interrupted on the live. It wasn't a boot. I didn't really get booted out. So where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments. We had a pretty good live video today. This has been great. I said I was only gonna be up here for a short time, but I clearly have overextended my time. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting, subscribing already. And if you haven't subscribed, yeah, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I just like to hang out and like to talk, and it's a good time up here. It is a good time here. I don't know if many of you guys are back at work, have to go back to work, but I'm not. I will still be working because I'm always working, always doing something. This video was about accessories, and speaking of accessories, this is an accessory. Camera light. We all use them, right? We all have these. I've been using this thing for a month, and the battery has not died yet. Like this thing is rechargeable by USB, but the battery hadn't died on this thing yet. It's very economical, very cheap. Because the videos I do, when I go live, it's always dark because it's so early, right? So let me know what accessories you guys have. If you purchase any, if you got any for as gifts. Yeah. So I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate you all rocking with me, leaving comments, and I'm on here every Tuesday and Friday. I almost didn't make it on a day. It's like I got some Christmas napping to do, some holiday resting to do as I get ready for the new year. All right, guys, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Everybody have a good holiday. Have a good weekend. I did promise that I was gonna come on Christmas Day. I didn't do that. That's fine, because I didn't really feel like getting up early. But thank you guys for watching again, and I will talk to you soon. Alrighty.